Hi, this is the NIOD RE pigment, or regarding pigment, I guess. And really quick, I'm going to do a rapid review and then I'll go into all the details on each criteria. So, first criteria, packaging, no issues with that. No issues with alcohol. No issues with fragrance or the manufacturing location. Very easy to use, no issues with that. No issues with the beneficial ingredients. No issues with the animal testing. No issues with the performance. Little bit of an issue with the price. It's expensive. And in terms of the it factor, I gave it the thumbs up for that. So I gave it a 9 out of 10. So now I'll go into details. So hello, I'm Sarah from No BS Beauty. So I've got this product that I'm going to review. And I'm on my second or third bottle of it, I would say. I want to say at least my third. So yeah, so then I picked it up during their sale this October to give it another whirl. I have melasma, which is really frustrating and stubborn to deal with. So I'm always looking for something to brighten things up. And yeah, so, okay, so they say a highly saturated, ultra lightweight emollient solution incorporating modern advances in biotechnology and peptide technology to fight signs of one of the most complex to treat dermal conditions, hyperpigmentation. This formula visibly counteracts both uneven pigmentation, such as spots, as well as overall pigmentation issues through several pathways. This multi-pathway approach optimizes the synergy between the technologies in contrast to networked technologies that approach visible pigmentation through the same mechanism. It's a little bit of jargon the way NIOD writes all their stuff, you know. They could make it a little more simpler, but they make it sound a little sciencey as opposed to other brands that do greenwashing or, you know, so there's always something. So they could have just said technology instead of biotechnology or, you know, anyway, whatever. I'm going to go on from there. So in terms of the packaging, the way NIOD packages stuff drives me nuts. Not this, the dropper bottle is fine, but the packaging, I've just heard from so many people that try to open it up, and as they're doing so, the product falls right out of the box. So I don't love the packaging. The dropper bottle is fine, but the box part, I think there's probably been a lot of products that have sadly been destroyed because of it. So anyway. Okay, in terms of denatured drying types of alcohol, there's none of those. There's also no fragrance or any scent to it, which is nice. It's made in Canada, so no issues with that. So ease of use, so I recommend giving it a shake. They say apply it to face morning and evening after cleansing and toning, but before serum. So I can tell my last bottle, I hadn't quite finished it, and it was like a very dark brown serum, so at that point it wasn't very good. I wonder if they put any expiration date on these. Nope, I don't see anything. I see the batch code, but that's about it. So very watery texture, so your probably best bet is to just apply it directly to your face with the dropper to avoid wasting even one drop of this serum, because one drop is expensive. So, but it's got a nice texture. It feels nice and hydrating. It soaks into I would say a slightly radiant finish. And it's very tacky, but you're probably going to finish up with a moisturizer or sunscreen or serum over it. So the texture of it isn't terribly concerning unless you're planning on just using this alone, because gets kind of tacky and a little bit of a greasy finish. So no issues with that. And then they also say if used as part of a NIOD regimen, apply after the copper amino isolate serum, but before the MMHC, which is the, can't remember the name. I know the product, anyway. So apply it between those two. And yeah, so personally for me, I use this one at night. I don't use it in my daytime routine, but you certainly can use it in your daytime routine if you want to. I just like to keep my daytime routine short and fast, and I would not recommend using this with strong acids or exfoliants. I just use it in its own or apply a neutral product in between it. Okay, for beneficial ingredients of this one, so we've got fermented white shiitake mushroom extract, which actually was used before NIOD started using this. It was used in a lot of the fabric industries to clear up the dyes in certain clothing and fabric and textiles. And people got the idea, hey, it removes the color from these textiles. Why don't we try it for skin? And they did, and it seems like it works according to the manufacturer studies. Then we've got a potassium azoyl diglycinate, and that's azelaic acid derivative, brightening ingredient that works by inhibiting tyrosinase. It inhibits the formation of tyronase, which slows the growth of melanin in your skin. And depending on the cause of your hyperpigmentation, you can therefore brighten up your skin by using it. So this ingredient can also help prevent breakouts as well as soothe skin. It's especially beneficial for acne and rosacea prone skin types. I really love this ingredient. It's one of my probably top 5 favorite ingredients, maybe probably top 5 ingredients now. If you would have asked me 2 years ago, I'd probably been in the top 5. But okay, sorry, it's a little chilly because it's freaking cold out. Okay, so we've got that. Then we've got the White peptide, which is a skin whitening peptide that inhibits melanin-generating enzymes like tyrosinase so that less pigment is formed, and then it also hinders the transport of the pigmentation to the upper layers. We've got the retinol peptide 189, which is an anti-aging peptide that helps with the production of collagen in skin as well as aiding in skin cell turnover by making skin look more youthful. We've got the tetrapeptide 30 peptide, which is another skin brightening ingredient via tyrosinase inhibition. Then we've got the beta-white peptide, another skin brightening peptide. It works by inhibiting the MITF gene that also plays an important role in controlling melanin producing skins called melanocytes, and has also been shown to be effective with pigmentation from melasma. Then we've got the Brightening peptide. I guess Ike is leaving now. He's got better things to do. People have places to be. Skin brightening, anti-inflammatory, and photoprotecting ingredient, also inhibits melanin synthesis. Then we've got a plant, Evodia Rutaecarpa fruit extract, which is a Chinese plant that helps soothe skin as well as calm inflammation. Also works as a brightening ingredient due to tyrosinase inhibition. We've got an algae extract, which is an emollient and antioxidant, soybean oil, emollient, and soybean may also help with hyperpigmentation. So no issues, a really nice list of beneficial ingredients in here, and yeah, pretty happy with the ingredients that they've chosen to include, and they've been chosen to include a lot that I don't see in a lot of other brightening products, so it's kind of nice. Let's see. Okay, we've got, in terms of animal testing, it's cruelty-free, vegan, and gluten-free, so no issues with that. In terms of the performance, so for what this product promises to do to fight signs of hyperpigmentation, to counteract both uneven pigmentation, such as spots, as well as overall pigmentation issues through several pathways, I would say this delivers on all of those accounts. There are many other brightening ingredients that they could have included, but I'm happy to see NIOD use some different ones that I don't see a lot. So perhaps if you have certain issues from dark spots or melasma, this might be something that might make a bigger difference if you've tried a lot of other ingredients that are used often. So it's very nice. It makes it worth trying if you suffer from hyperpigmentation. It's also quite easy to fit into an evening routine due to its watery, light texture to it. Friendly for sensitive skin, and for acne-prone skin, the only ingredient of note is soybean oil, so keep that in mind. We get to the price, and this is the main downside of this, is it is expensive. So it comes in 2 sizes. Both times I bought the smaller size, 15 milliliters, half an ounce. And it's, if you don't get it on sale, it's $40. The full size is 1 ounce, 30 milliliters, and it's 72 bucks. So they're expensive. The texture is water light, so a little bit goes a long way. But if you drop a little bit, that's a lot. It's gonna drip between your fingers very quickly too. So, yeah. Last but not least, in terms of the it factor, it's a really nice product. It'll be easy to fit into most routines. It'll work well for most skin types. It's pricey, but for most skin types, I think they've tried a lot of other pigmentation products. I think it's worth a try. There's not many dupes to this, really, at all. I guess there's the closest alternative would probably be the Geek and Gorgeous APAD serum because of the azelaic acid derivative ingredient that I found so helpful. But also worth considering is the Regimen Lab Level serum and the Topicals Faded serum. So, let's see. So with the 10 being a perfect score, I gave it a 9. My only issue is the price, and it's tiny, but certainly worth a try if you suffer from hyperpigmentation or melasma or dark spots. So anyway, curious if you've tried this one or not, and if you have, what your thoughts are. Leave a comment. Love hearing from you guys, and stay tuned for more tomorrow. Thanks so much. Bye, guys.